Hello. If you are watching this video, you must have a student who is new to the IEP process and are looking for more insight on said process. There are 8 steps in this IEP process. According to Project Ideal, the steps in the referral process for special education include recognition, pre-referral, referral for evaluation, FAPE, IEP meeting, IEP implementation, and then re-evaluation. An educator or counselor will have recognized a need for potential evaluation, or you might have. So a team of committed educators will form responses to intervention that may provide insight on how best to help meet your students' needs. Following the interventions in the general education classrooms, a formal referral is provided, and the guardian, you, is contacted for consent. The evaluation, though it may seem to be intimidating, is just a compilation of assessments from teachers, counselors, you, or medical doctors. Within 30 days of eligibility, there will be a determination, and you will receive an individualized education program IEP for your child. The IEP contains benchmarks for your student's service, measurable goals, annual evaluations, and any related services they might require. Finally, the IEP and goals will be implemented, and each year, your student's IEP will be re-evaluated. Remember, this team wants to see your students succeed because they are worthy of receiving the best education possible. The components of an IEP include a student statement of performances and behaviors in class, measurable goals that would eventually allow hindrances caused by disability to be improved over time in general education classes, a statement of special education services and related services supplied to the student, explanations of the student not participating in general curriculum, documentation of any state or district-wide assessments that will not be provided for the student due to disability, dates, locations, and duration of services, and annual IEP renewals, reviews, and a statement of the student being informed of their rights. Your child's evaluation is mandated by IDEA for their benefit and protection. As stated before, educators, staff members, or you may request for an evaluation, and parental consent is required before proceeding. The initial evaluation is required within 60 days of the request and covers your health, social, and emotional status, academic performance, ability to communicate, and motor abilities for the student. This information is then reviewed among existing academic and social data from previous years before eligibility is determined. It is important for your student and you to both know that you have rights to be involved in the special education process. You have the right to be involved in the IEP meetings and the process of developing plans of action. A great way to involve you and your student is to use a student-led conference approach in which they provide statements about their academics, to celebrate their accomplishments and support any potential struggles that they might have. Although you cannot help determine their eligibility status, you have the right to be involved in the evaluation process, meetings that pertain to your student's case, and providing any information that is relevant to their academic and social progress in school. As the guardian of a student requiring special education services or an IEP, you and your child have rights, or procedural safeguards mandated by the government that include access to educational records, confidentiality of information, informed consent on all services being implemented, prior written notice when changes to service might occur, access to an IEE, the right to have your IEP in place until new changes are formally placed, and the right to dispute services. It is important you become aware of additional rights that might be provided by your own state or school district. If you have any questions regarding the process of your rights, feel free to contact me, special education teachers within our school, or the school district at any time. We are here for you and your student.